Well, hello, how are you doing? Your first assignment this quarter is, surprise, surprise, a writing assignment. And it is a complaint letter. This one should end up being 15 to 20 sentences long, not including the business letter format. I'll try to get you a business letter format to copy. For the pre writing, you need to do these 5 things. Number 1, name the product or service you're displeased with. Number 2, give the exact problem in 1 sentence. You will explain later in the body of your writing. This is just pre-writing. Number 3, give the name of a person who has the power to act on this. Number 4, the address of the company or the person if it's not a company, depending on what you're complaining about. And number 5, the result you want in 1 sentence. Again, you will be explaining that in your writing. This is just pre-writing. So for example, about 5 months ago, I think it was 5 or 6 months ago, we started having trouble with our internet at my house. We called Claro. They said they would send a technico. Long story short, they didn't right away, but they finally did. And what it ended up being is that the fact that our house is a long way away from the road means that we need to have a thing midway to convert the signal. And I forgot what the name of it was at this moment. But anyway, we need a part, and it's about this big. And I'm going to remember what that is. Anyway, so that would be the product, I guess, and then the service would be our internet service. We had for a while only had internet at the gatehouse, which is a little building near the gate when you come into the property where we live. And I think I've talked about that before. But so we all would go to that little building. Fortunately, there's a terraza there, and it was not terribly uncomfortable to go there. Would not be able to do all of this there. We were there for a few weeks. We kept trying to call Claro, and they kept trying to tell us, oh, well, we're looking for the answer to the problem, blah, blah, blah. We finally got a hold of a manager of Technicos, and he came, and he took the part away, and he just hooked up the 2 lines so that now we have internet in our house. However, for the past 5 or 6 months, we have been paying for 30 megs of internet, but receiving about 4 in our house. So this problem has still not been resolved. This is something that maybe I would like to write a complaint letter about. So the exact problem in 1 sentence is that we need XYZ part so that we will have the internet that we're paying for. The name of the person who has the power to act on this, I would need to research and find that out. I do know a couple of people who work for Claro, so I could maybe find out the name of an actual person who could make an actual decision. And the address of the company, that's easy to find. The result I want in 1 sentence, I want that part, I want it installed, and I want them to give us a discount on the next 6 months of our internet because we have been not receiving what we have been paying for. So that's the pre-writing. Okay? So when you do your drafting, you will be working on putting stuff in the business letter format. That's why you need to know who you're writing to and the address of the company you're writing to. In business letter format, and I'll give you that, write to a representative of a company complaining about a product or service. Your letter should be at least 4 paragraphs. This could be about buying some appliance, like maybe say a blender for your kitchen or a washing machine or whatever, and then when you get it to your house it doesn't work, something like that. It could be complaining about bad customer service. for your computer that's supposed to be under guarantee, warranty. It can be several things. And I even have a game that I play that several people I know have written to the company and complained about certain things in the game that I play on my phone, and they have actually gotten results. So this is not an exercise in futility. This is something that you actually may need to do at some point in your life to get results. Okay. Your letter should be at least 4 paragraphs, and here's 4 paragraphs. First paragraph is always introduction. Identify that this is a complaint letter and provide the basic facts about the purchase, incident, or policy at issue. Like, for example, the date that something happened, the place, the salesperson that sold you some bad product, the item that you bought, the service that you paid for, the delivery that wasn't on time, something like that. And let's see. Explain the problem in the next paragraph and support your argument with facts. Okay? Don't talk a lot about how you felt when it happened. Talk more about what exactly the problem is. 15 to 20 sentences is not very long. So you need to use those 15 to 20 sentences wisely and do not use them for things that the company doesn't care about. The company does not care about your feelings. The company cares about whether you're getting the value for what you paid for and whether you might go to a different company. Let's see. If you already spoken to someone, give details. So in my letter, I would have to include the name of the manager, of the technical manager that came to our farm, and the day that he came and exactly what happened. And then, let's see, third paragraph, state clearly what you want and when you want it. Don't let your reader decide what you'll receive. Okay, I've actually gone to Tegucigalpa twice to deal with this problem, and it still has not been dealt with. So that's another thing I need to probably include somewhere in maybe the second paragraph. What I want and when I want it. I do not want to go to Tegucigalpa again. These people owe me. They owe me because I've been paying for a service that I have not been receiving. See, I feel kind of angry even thinking about it. So that should be the tone, you know. You should be righteously indignant because you are the victim of these circumstances. State clearly what you want. I want them to come to my farm, assess the situation. I want them to find this part. Let me know when they find it. If they don't find it in 2 days, I want them to tell me that they cannot find it and what they're going to do about it. You know, that kind of thing. Don't let your reader decide what you'll receive. Don't leave it open, you know. So we need to resolve this problem. No. That leaves it open. This is what I want. A, B, C. This is what I want. Okay? Fourth paragraph, or if you maybe had 2 or 3 paragraphs in there, last paragraph, close with any other relevant information, including when and how you expect a response. So I look forward to hearing from you sometime today or tomorrow on this matter. Like that. So your tone should be respectful yet firm. Don't make them angry, but do demand results. Imply that you'll take your business elsewhere. That's what companies understand. They don't care about your feelings. They care about money. Okay? So if you take your business elsewhere, then they will lose money. Okay? Avoid rudeness. Don't flatter them. You know, don't say, oh, I know you're a really nice person, and this probably isn't your fault, but I really need to. No. This is not the time and place for that. This is a time for laying it out there. Don't give threats, though. Don't say you're going to file a police report or anything like that. Don't say that. Use logic, like, you must do this because fact. Okay? Because you promised that you would do this, because you are in violation of your contract, because the contract says this, but you're doing that, you know, that kind of thing. So I want you to do the pre-writing and be thinking about what you're going to say. The pre-writing is 1 assignment, 5 points, and the rough draft is 5 more points. Remember not to put your rough draft in the pre-writing. You need to put your rough draft in the rough draft assignment, okay? We will be doing 4 steps as usual in this writing assignment. Each step is 5 points this quarter instead of 7 points. And I believe that's it. Happy writing.